Right then guys, Gaff is back in his famous outdoor studio. It's probably not the greatest angle for a card trick, but I'm struggling at night to find the time again to do the uploads I'm supposed to be doing. So when I got a few minutes in the van, I'll do it. So this is the explanation to the torn and restored card trick you saw probably last Friday. You are going to need a bottom of the box gaff or a top of the box gaff, it doesn't matter, and then you're going to need two cards of the same. Now I struggled to find two cards of the same, but I got two six of diamonds. I want you to ignore the writing on this one, but you do need two cards the same, and one of the cards, doesn't matter which one, you're going to fold it in half nicely, get a good crease, and then fold it in half the other way, get a good crease. This is going to be the card that gets restored. So you're going to fold it and then straighten it up as best you can. This card is going to hide on the top of the deck, underneath the box or the bottom or the top, whatever, but it's going to be face up. This card you're going to force. Now in my performance, I may have had this on the top and then I did a bit of a fake cut, a shuffle, and then I might have just cut this into the pack, maintaining an out jog, so when I square everything up I can keep a break above this six of diamonds. So when the spectator calls out stop as I ruffle down, I'm just going to force this six of diamonds. So that's where you're going to do it. So six face up with all the creases, your gaff, their card on top. This can all go into the box. Sorry about my nose, I've got a bit of a cold, and in the UK the weather, oh my god, it's changed. Going back, changing the subject, I said I bought some stuff off AliExpress. A couple of items have arrived. What would I give them out of 10? The first item that's arrived is called Fire or Flame Reel 3.0. It's when a string of flame appears and then it can disappear. Works really well, works every time. Only thing is the flint has already gone in the sparker. Not that that's too much of an issue. I can change the flint, although I might have to change the whole sparker, but that won't be too much of an issue, but I'll show you that. And I've also got Bliss. Now Bliss is a bill to Sharpie trick. I'm not quite sure what it retails for in the real world, but AliExpress was about £16. It only came yesterday. So it's a way of getting somebody to take a bill out, 5 or 10. It works with English money, the plastic shit. You're going to get them to sign it with a Sharpie. They're going to sign their name on it. You're then going to make that bill disappear and then make it reappear, but it's going to be inside the Sharpie they just signed. Very, very clever. One issue, I'll show you later. There's a bit of a sound. Now I think in a real world situation at the pub, at the bar, there'd be lots of sounds going on. They won't hear it. On a video when I show you, you're going to hear the sound. So it's got to be a fairly lively place you're going to do it. But it's a great trick. Very clever idea. Literally, oh God, it's not going to be difficult. It might take a few practice runs. Well, it's going to take a few practice runs, but it's not difficult. But I'll show you that later as well. And right, let me just show you this. This is going to freak you out. Take the cards out, making sure not to flash that. We just give these a bit of a mix up, give them a bit of a shuffle. Now I want you just to call out stop whenever you want. Stop right here and find a card, the six of diamonds. Now you can get them to fold this up, so you're just going to fold this card up. In the past I've just got them to rip it in half, but I think it's much better if it's folded because the tears are nice and clean and tidier looking, and then you can get the gimmick to look the same when they see it again. Once you fold it, if you can tear it down those lines for me, see it tears off quite nice and square. Bearing in mind you need to shut the box up and put the box aside, take all heat off the box for a minute, and then pick up their card and say, watch this, this is going to freak you out. We're going to take the pieces. Now you want to make the pieces just go inside of the actual border of the card. just so there's no flashing at the end. So just make sure they're inside of the white border marker, and just rearrange the card like this. Place it on there. Show the spectator, look, you can clearly see your card's ripped up. Making sure it's not going to stick over the edges, and say, look, right, if I just pick up the box, flash the bottom, because you're going to flash that a few times, and just, if I just wave it over, can you see it changing? Can you see your card changing? Flash again. Now we do it again. Can you see it kind of restoring? Now we do it one more time. Now you're going to make contact with that deck, give it a little rub. You can now flash the bottom again and show that their card is completely restored. And why you put it inside of the border markers is so when you flash the bottom, there's nothing sticking out. See, when I flash this, I mean, what are you going to see? If you don't know about magnets and stuff, they're not going to see a thing. But you've just done a miracle. We're just going to go wipe over, flash the bottom, hand them back their card, and that's it. So that's it, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe to Gaff Academy, post notifications on, and I'll do a video of Bliss tonight. I've got a few other things coming in. I've had an email from Every saying they're on the way. They could even be here tonight. So I can't even think what I've bought now. Oh, I've got that, that and that. Yeah, I've got another 3 things coming. So yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, that Bliss, if you want to check out Bliss, B-L-I-S-S by Noel Quarter or something like that. It's a very clever gimmick. You could have it on you most of the night when you're doing stuff, and when you realise that, you know, actually I could get away with it here, you could just go into it. It's all contained. It's a great little thing, and yeah, I reckon I probably am going to use it, but it's going to be a bar situation where you've got music, people talking, just shit going on in the background, so they won't hear the particular sound that they're going to hear. So smash the like button, guys, subscribe to Gaff Academy, post notifications on, and we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.